Hello guys, welcome to the YouTube channel of Lawputra. Today's topic is difference between the decree of restitution of conjugal right and a decree of judicial separation. Both the terms judicial separation and restitution of conjugal rights are termed referred to in the Hindu Marriage Act. Basically, restitution of conjugal rights are concerned with the rights to stay together. When two peoples are bound together in a relationship of marriage, then there are certain legal rights and certain marital duties that are provided to each of the spouse under all matrimonial laws. If one of the partner withdraws from the other partner's society without any justifiable excuse, the affected partner or the second partner can approach the court for restitution of conjugal right. But if the court's decision is not adhered to and the partners stay separate for 1 year, then it can become a reason for divorce. According to Hindu Marriage Act Section 9, there is a provision of restitution of conjugal rights which mean right to stay together. If either husband or wife wants to withdraw themselves from the bound of marriage without any reasonable excuse, then aggrieved party may approach the court for restitution of conjugal rights. Similar provisions are provided under Section 22 of Special Marriage Act also. In case of Saroj Rani versus Sudarshan in 1984, the petitioner have contended that the provision pertaining to the restitution of conjugal rights place a disproportionate burden on women and therefore violates the Article 14 and Article 15(1) of the Constitution. The provision they contended are also violative of the right of privacy, individual autonomy and dignity of individuals which are guaranteed under Article 21 of the Constitution. The Honorable Supreme Court revoked the order and held that it is the duty of the legislature to invalidate the law, and Section 9 has the main purpose of bringing together separated parties of Hindu marriage and not to infringe the fundamental rights of the party. Hence, Section 9 was declared as constitutionally valid. Again, in 1919 case of Narendra Kumar versus Chandra Prabha, the court held that if the husband puts pressure on the wife for dowry, then it will be considered as a rational purpose for evacuating herself from the husband's company. Now coming to the judicial separation. Judicial separation is concerned with legal separation without divorce. It is a legal way for one partner to separate from the other without getting the divorce decree from the court. It is a provision under the Indian Marriage Act wherein both husband and wife gets an opportunity to give a chance to their marriage before going on with the divorce proceedings. Under a decree of judicial separation, both the parties live separately for a period, getting adequate space, independence and time to think about continuing their marriage or not. During this time interval, both parties still have the same legal status as husband and wife only if they live separately. Judicial separation is a process in which the court decides that to resolve the difference between the spouse, couple should live separately before the divorce proceeding intervals. The time interval for judicial separation is of 2 years, and this time is provided to couple to resolve their disputes and misunderstandings. The provision of judicial separation is contained in Section 10 of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955. The section reads as under: either party to a marriage, whether solemnized before or after the commencement of this act, may present a petition praying for decree of judicial separation on any of the grounds specified in the subsection 1 of Section 13, and in case of wife also on any of the grounds specified in subsection 2 thereof as grounds on which a petition of divorce may have been presented. Basically, subsection 10 states that either party to a marriage, whether solemnized before or after the commencement of the act, may present a petition for decree of judicial separation on any of the grounds specified in subsection 1 of Section 13, both for husband and wife, and specifically for wife under subsection 2 of Section 13. Grounds for judicial separations are adultery, cruelty, desertion, conversion of religion, insanity, incurable form of leprosy, disease in a communicable form, renunciation of world by entering any religious order, has not been heard as being alive for 7 years. There are certain additional grounds for the wife, bigamy. If the husband is remarried while he is already married, both his wife have the right to claim petition for judicial separation with a condition that other wife is also alive at the same time. Rape, sodomy. The wife has the right to file a petition for judicial separation if the husband is found guilty of any of the charges of rape, etc. after the marriage. A option of puberty. If the girl's marriage have happened before attaining the age of 15, then after attaining the age of 15 or afterwards, she has the right to claim judicial separation. And with that, I would like to end the session. Thank you.